Hey guys, my name is Sasha, and as promised in the last video, I'll be doing the Kinsey scale test myself right now. You can watch the previous video before watching this one, probably would be very useful. The link will be somewhere there, I don't know, one of the corners, I always forget which one it is. Let's start the video. So in the last video I was talking about the Kinsey scale test, which basically measures how gay or straight you are and everything in between. Basically it measures you from 0, a complete straight boy who is all into the chicks, to a complete gay person who is like, get me some boys. The test itself has 7 different questions. They're quite simple to answer. So, to whom are you attracted? One thing that actually is with this test is that you have to choose a time period for yourself, because as I mentioned in my last video again, which you should watch, the sexuality changes pretty much every month. Like 1 month you can feel like this, the other month you can feel like that. Not for everyone, but for quite a lot of people. That is why perhaps if you do this test in 5 years time, you might get a different result to what you do now. So I'll be talking about the last month of my life. To whom I was attracted in the last month. Well, I mean, if you're talking about like general attraction, I'd say it's mostly people of the same sex, of course, but also there were girls who I was attracted to, so let's choose that. Who have you had sex with? Ooh, well, I mean, I have a boyfriend. He probably isn't gonna be happy if I'm gonna say anything but this option. So I'm gonna go with only people of the same sex as mine. Who have you had sexual fantasies about? Again, in the last month, mostly people of the same sex, yeah, mostly men. Just the whole word sex is like, YouTube demonetization 2019 right now. With whom do you form strong emotional bonds? It's actually a very interesting question. Before, I would form strong emotional bonds with mostly girls. I don't know, I feel like a lot of gay people will get me on this. Girls are a lot more approachable because they're not trying to like pretend that they're the toughest people in the world and that, you know, they're so alpha. Guys, it doesn't make you any more attractive when you do that. Stop doing that, because that actually prevents people from approaching you. But to be honest, now that I started talking to more guys, most of my team at work are guys, quite a few people around me that I live with are guys as well, so there's kind of no avoiding that. So I'd say right now it's mostly people of the opposite sex still, but it's not just them. Yeah. Who do you feel the most comfortable socializing with? Okay, well maybe I should have done this one. Yeah, it's mostly people of the opposite sex, as I said. The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine is disgusting. Jesus, who would answer that? That is so mean. I mean, probably there are ladies watching. I'm not gonna say it's like disgusting or like negative. Interesting? You know, tolerable also has quite a negative connotation to it, doesn't it? Like in Ukraine, they're talking about tolerance towards gay people. Well, we don't need to be tolerated. Like, I don't want you to look at us as if we are something to be tolerated. It's just wrong. You can't say that, because it seems like, ugh, I'm disgusted by you, but I'm sort of gonna tolerate you. You know, acceptance is a different thing. I'll just say interesting, basically. I feel like I'm overthinking this. Interesting. The idea of having sex with someone of the same sex as mine is desirable. Now that's definitely desirable. And I'm a 4, apparently. Yes, homosexual more than incidental heterosexual tendencies. I mean, I suppose that's true. I would say I'm more of a 5, to be honest with you. Simply because lately, like in the past, 4 years, I never had a relationship with a girl. I never, well, I can't say I didn't kiss a girl, but like it wasn't sexual. But okay. So the other test, after I posted my last video on Reddit, a few people told me that I should take the sexual orientation test, and that it's a lot more accurate because it asks you more exact questions. So the sexual orientation test obviously is the same as, it's kind of similar to Kinsey scale test, but what it does is that it also involves the asexuality spectrum, so you can be completely asexual as well as gay, straight, or bisexual. It is a little bit more difficult to interpret, but not much more difficult, so I decided to do this one as well for this video. So I identify as a man. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. In the past 2 weeks, do you know what? This is what I like about this test already, is that it says in the past 2 weeks. You know, for people who have depression and anxiety like I do, it's so easy to overthink shit. We're like, well, 5 years ago I did go out with a girl and I did like hold hands with her, so it doesn't mean I'm not completely gay. Like, what? No. In the past 2 weeks, it's a lot easier, you know, when you're given the time frame, it's a lot easier to answer that question. So in the past 2 weeks, I have entertained a fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a man. Well, I mean, yeah, I have a boyfriend, I see him every single day, yeah, I suppose. In the past 2 weeks, I have wanted to touch a man intimately and been okay, I'll just put that and I'll just move on. Found myself wanting to have a real-life sexual intercourse with a woman. No. Sorry, ladies. No offense to you, but not like real life. No. It's the same, the fantasy of being in a real long-term romantic, not a long-term, no. And like, I just don't think about it. I just, you know, when you're in a relationship already, you don't tend to think about this stuff. Wanted to touch a woman intimately, or be naked in the company of a woman. No. To be honest, generally, this bit, I don't really like being naked around other people. Like, even my boyfriend, usually I feel like, ooh, I should probably cover myself with something. Like, I like the freedom, and when I'm by myself, I do that all the time. But with someone else, I don't know, it's just strange. Found a man attractive. Well, but yeah, attractive. I found a man attractive, yes, I did. Many times. Found a woman attractive. There were quite a few times, yes, I would say in the past 2 weeks I would be like, damn girl, but like, I don't know, does that have to be sexual? Because there were times where I went like, damn girl, you look hot, like, oh, I like your makeup. That happened. Is that, I'm overthinking this. Yes, I did. Fantasized about sexual intercourse with a man. Not only fantasized, but I did.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Found myself sexually aroused by, yeah, of course. Fantasize about no sexual petting on or bodily closeness with a man. Yes, girl, I absolutely have. Found myself wanting to have real life sexual intercourse with a man. Yes, I did. Fantasize about sexual intercourse with a woman. No. I don't think I have even once. I'm not sure. I'll put in like, not really, but perhaps. Fantasized about non-sexual petting and bodily closeness with a woman. Non-sexual bodily closeness? I like hugging. Does that count? Yeah, I didn't fantasize, I did it. I'll just leave it in the middle. That's the thing, like, what is this thing in the middle supposed to mean? What is the thing over here supposed to mean? And what is that? Like, what is in the middle? Like, sometimes? Is that... I think they should, like, properly mark it. They should be like, oh yeah, sometimes I did that. It would be a lot clearer, just to answer the question. Found myself sexually aroused by a woman. Not in the last 2 weeks, I haven't, no. Okay, so I'm 100% gay. Just look at my background in the mirror right there. Yep, that's a gay flag. And 21% heterosexual. Yeah, I suppose I would definitely advise doing both Kinsey scale and sexual orientation test. It's very simple to do. I know quite a few of you guys were posting your results on Reddit. Was very interesting to see your results as well. But yeah, go online just like I encouraged you in the last video. I'll link the websites in the description box below. Go on, explore yourself, it can be a fun thing to do. To be honest, I really like this format. It's a different format to the channel. I think I might do something like this in the future, where we're just gonna be taking some quizzes, doing some fun stuff. It's pretty good, and it's not very difficult to record, so yeah, we might do it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if it was useful, or if it was fun, or just give it a like, I don't know. Comment down below whatever you want to comment. If you took the test yourself, comment your results, because it will be interesting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.